Hello and welcome back to another Dune Awakening video. Today we have our chapter 2 patch and of course the Lost Harvest DLC. Oh boy, I am excited. It is one day earlier, so I have to put some of my other plans that I want to do today and take a quick look. And oh boy, we have a lot of change log, which is crazy. So the question is that do I want to cover all of them in details or should I just do a quick one? Most likely I'll just do a quick one because the previous attempt, yeah, it takes way too long. So probably not. Maybe I'll find a way to make it nicer. Okay, and with that, I am aiming 1,000 subscriber, or rather, I'm aiming for my channel to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. So it would be nice if you subscribe to the channel. Obviously, if you like it, alright? If you want to help out, that's the best way to do it. If you think I can improve, of course, feel free to comment. And if you think this is not good, feel free to thumbs down. I'm cool with that, okay? So, let's begin with some early impression. In fact, this is a impression. Yeah, I tried to change it a little bit more to something that I've seen for the first time as best as I can, and there are some things I have not seen yet. Alright, let's take a quick look and let's see what new armors do I get. Or obviously there's something new that I'm wearing, so let's take a look at my inventory, and we already have all the armors that I can and have unlocked. So obviously there's Sisters of Silence, the Jenny Bezeret's armor. I have the Mentat armor set as well, along with the Sword Master and Trooper. I thought I did my planetary. Guess not. Guess not. It's still yep. Yep. No, not ready yet. Okay, so looks like I have to go unlock that guy. And yeah. So that's that. We're gonna do armor showcase soon on a separate video. We want to see what's new first. Do we have any new tech that we can unlock? Not really. No, not really. I think they did right as well, right? That's the reason why we're gonna go through some of the change logs. Okay, let me switch you back to my normal suit. Yep. Alright. That's that. I wonder if they give anything positive if you wear a set. No, right? Let's see. Armor value, Mentat ability. Ooh, oh, Mentat ability cooldown. That's great. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the full set first. Alright, so I'm gonna wear the full set of Mentat and let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Not Sisterhood. Vil rope, leggings, and reinforced boots. Interesting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7%. That's meh. Yeah, 7%. That's it. That's about it. All right. What about Jenny Besseret? Okay. Oh, gauntlets. The same thing is 1% as well. Everything is the same. Yeah. 1, 2, same. Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee it's the same thing. Yep. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about the same. I don't think there's any difference. Yeah, no, that's dash, blade mitigation. Wow, everything's the same. Boo. Oh, no. We have Trooper, we have Light Dart, Blade, and Concussion, and Heavy Dart. Alright, sweet. So we got more stuff. What about Sword? Sword Master, we have Blade. Oh, so the only thing that is good is only Trooper? Look at that. Ooh, I'm gonna rock with this Trooper. Okay, so that's one. Next up, we want to go through is the building. That's right. And then we want to go to home. Do we have new lighting? Yes, we have new lighting. Dune Man work light. What do we have? What do we have? No. deco, we have Dune mechanic kit. All right, cool, 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 cool. Miscellaneous. All right, that's the yeah treadwheel, Soledo, and yep, Dune Man White. Wow, we only have four. We only had four. That's a little. We don't. Okay, white door, floor, foundation. Really? Square foundation only? Come on, give me the triangle, at least two foundation. And then wall, we only have one type, not even a curved wall. Ouch. Ouch. That's not good. That's not good. I was expecting just a little bit more. At least the basic sets, okay? At least the basic sets. Yeah, no, we don't have anything. Yeah. What else? What else? Oh yes, last one. Last one that is in the game. Obviously, that it's nah, obviously that's obvious. No, height completed. All right. Assassin handbook. All right, there we go. We should see our yeah, Lost Harvest right here. And then of course I haven't finished my chapter 1. As you can see, there should be a new one popped up right after I finish one of the chapters. So I'm still chilling here at the moment. So that's that. Yeah, gonna need to finish my Assassin handbook. And that's it. Wow. That's about it. Okay, time to go to see the change log and let's read a little bit. I'm going to pre-read a little bit just to skim through some of the points that I want to talk about and then that's it. Yep. Okay. Okay, now let's take a look at some of the patch notes. I think we're not going to do all of them because most of them are more technical side rather than gameplay. And as usual, we're going to go through the highlights. So let me zoom in. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's go. Introduce new journey storyline, which is great. All right, new introduced DLC. This is going to be I will record this because it's a paid version. Might as well just do it, right? Alright, so that's that. Add remaining functionality, placeable vehicles, organize their base better. Alright, that's always nice. Implemented auto run toggle, which automatically moves character vehicle forward. That is very, very good. But the question is, because most of the time you are not on a vehicle, you're not on ground, you are basically flying. So maybe it's always nice to have a toggle for running, that's for sure. Next up, completing the advanced trainer. So this gives you the armor set, which is nice. Added new weapons, the adept missile launcher. All right, more on this on the combat header, which is great. This is mainly for people who wants to do more PvP-esque things. Storage capacity for the assault ornithopter has been increased. This is a big deal for me personally. I am happy with the changes to the assault ornithopter storage. Yeah, this really changes everything. Character randomizer, this is nice. Okay, that's that. Next up, feature and changes. We're not going to go through all of them. We're just going to go one or two things that really pops up to me. Number one is improved server stability, and that depends on how stable it is. So for me, like I said, I'm going to say this. Some of these things might not, in fact, it did not affect my play style or my playthrough for Dune Awakening. Does not mean it does not need to be addressed, okay? No matter how small the technical issues are, if they can address, I like it. So that's one. Number two, improve anti-cheat measures. So far, I think mainly for duplicates. Yeah. Improve number, sets location, reducing performance is always nice. Performance improvement is always good. With that being said, it did not really affect me. No, you know what? I'm not gonna use that. Okay, we should improve as best as we can. Okay, next up, resources building. We're not going to go through this. It's mainly you now can organize your storage container, which is a big deal for lots of people out there. For me, I organize in a way where I don't really need to rename. Okay, next up, combat. Alright, so reduce the time it takes for NPCs to build up bonus accuracy. This is cool. 15 seconds across the board. All right, so this is mainly for high end. Yeah, we want this. Not say we want it. It's mainly for end game PvE NPCs. New homing rockets now disengage if they travel an angle that. Let me reread. If they travel at an angle of 90 degrees or more from where their target are. Okay, so it cannot go up, right? It can go horizontal. Go. The ping system targets character more easily now. Nice. Basic rocket launcher now has a lock-on functionality. So basically, depending on how aggressive the lock-on is, I would say slightly a little bit soft, right? It locks on, but if you can maneuver, you still need to, no, it offers aim assist. I'm gonna say that aim assist when it hits when it travels. All right, it's exactly the same thing. The only difference is if it's too aggressive, you cannot maneuver away. So you still need to have a softer, or rather not too aggressive, so that other players can maneuver out of it. So that's that. So that's that. Not much here. NPC should now activate shields when they have spotted an enemy. Not a big fan of that, but you know what? It's okay. It makes the game a little bit more challenging. But there is a big difference between challenging and annoying. So for now, I would say if the NPC has shields to begin with, that's alright. If NPC does not have shield and suddenly they have shields, yeah, I'm not gonna be happy. Rocket should now correctly deal damage vehicle module they hit. Okay, cool. Update targeting for the Bindu nerve strike to more align with your melee soft lock target. Okay, in spy stamina bar. Okay, now if you die in a PvP location, your timer will always use the PvP respawn. Okay, cool. Even though you're in a PvE location. If you die in a PvE location, the timer of the rules. Okay, yeah. So basically PvP, PvP stuff, and then PvE stuff. That's great. Okay. In order to make hauling large amount of cargo from the deep desert, storage capacity of the assault ornithopter has been increased. Lovely, lovely. And it's 1,000 to 2,000. Woohoo! This is the one I like. And then from 15 to 20, yes, 5 slot might not be a big deal, but it is a big deal, right? 15 to 20, but the one is basically this. Because now I can haul all the necessary items, recipe to easily build a large spice refinery in the deep desert in one trip. That's the best part, right? I like this. Ornithopter rockets should now be more accurate. Okay, so this mainly rocket stuff. World building. Okay, we're gonna reach towards the end where I would say this is the part where that really I want to focus more on. The rest, it's extra, right? To close to close the video up, the sandworm will now check if the players or vehicles nearby when selecting a location for the breach. This is a big deal. This is a big deal because some playthrough, or rather for most other people experience, the worm bridge is way too close to the vehicle, and the response time to get into the vehicle it's going to be very, very tight. That's one thing. But from my playthrough, I have not come close with the sandworm at all. If I pay attention to the radar, or what do you call this, the sandworm radar on the screen, so nowhere close. So this is mainly a grace changes for those people who really, really want to do their last minute what do you call this, get into the top 10 and go up. That's that. All right, so it's nice for sure. Next up, PvP. All right, so this one not bothered too much. Implemented auto run toggle. All right, nothing much here, and that's about it. Yep, this is mainly for story journey. So yeah, I don't want to read too much about this. It's mainly for the game and for your experience. That's that. Last one is the deep desert. Now, no more quicksand in between sectors. Yay! So now you can travel on land. The question is, what and why and how would someone wants to travel on land in the deep desert? That's the question. That's the only question. And last but not least, create a new story content location where new caves to explore in the deep desert shield wall. This is nice, right? This is definitely nice because we want to have a little bit more reason to go to the deep desert, and because the deep desert has changed to be more PvE-esque, right? We have a lot of PvE areas, so at least give us one or two reason to go to the deep desert. And that's that. That's all I have for you for today. Yeah, it's long. Look at that. So much stuff. If I want to cover, it's not gonna end. So with that, that's all I have for you for today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Until then, I will see you guys in the next Dune Awakening video. Yep.